Mark gave me the option of checking out a trailer move or a cube move today, and I know we just left the Berks, but I really want to know what a trailer move's all about. And from what I've learned, there's enough differences to want to see it. So these guys are loading up at the local terminal so they can save a little bit of money. Said it was cool if we stopped by and see how it was done. Come on. If you're moving in an ABF trailer, start by marking the footage you were quoted inside the empty trailer. Measure that distance from the front of the equipment and mark it with a piece of tape or chalk. Now remember, you only pay for the space you use, so don't worry if you under or overestimated the amount of space you need in the trailer. Just use the space you need and your price will be adjusted accordingly. Follow the same rule of thumb as moving in a cube. Load heavy items first and stack lighter boxes on top. Pack high and tight to conserve space and keep your items from shifting around. Use the tracks on the inside trailer walls to tie down your belongings with rope and straps. You can secure large, heavy, or wheeled items by nailing braces into the wooden parts of the trailer floor. Turn lawnmowers or four-wheelers sideways to make it easier to secure. When you're done, cover your shipment with a plastic sheet or a tarp to protect it from dust. Now it's time to install the bulkhead. A bulkhead is a privacy barrier designed for use with U-Pack moves. You can't rely on the wall to keep your items from moving around. It's not load-bearing, so be sure to tie everything down. The bulkhead will be on the floor of the trailer when it's delivered. Move it out of the way until everything's loaded. Now, I realize this is a little technical, but the bulkhead setup instructions are very important, so try to keep up. The bulkhead consists of two 4x8 wood panels installed side by side with load bars connecting at the center. Align the first bulkhead panel with the vertical trailer post. Place the T-shaped end of the top and bottom bulkhead load bar into the slot on the vertical trailer post. Be sure that each T-shaped end is firmly pressed down into the slot. Next, pull the bulkhead panel you just installed away from your shipment at a slight angle. This will make it easier to connect the second bulkhead panel. Connect the bulkhead panels by sliding the load bar ends together until the pinholes are aligned. Be sure that the handles are completely open when sliding the bars. Insert the locking pin through each load bar. Slide the bulkhead back against your shipment and then place the T-shaped end of the top and bottom load bar into the slots in the vertical trailer post. Be sure that each T-shaped end is firmly pressed down into the slot. Close the black handle on both the top and bottom load bars to secure in place. Make sure to use an open palm while closing to avoid pinching fingers. If you like, place a lock in both black handles. The bulkhead is now securely locked. Now for when you've reached your destination, here's a step-by-step on removing the bulkhead. First, remove any locks from the black handles. Hold the handle down firmly while pressing the silver release button. Slowly release the handle to relieve pressure. Then repeat the process for the bottom load bar. Now remember to keep a very firm grip on the handle to prevent it from popping open and causing injury. Remove the locking pins from the load bars. Lift up on the load bars to remove them from the slots on the vertical trailer posts. The bulkhead is now loose. Slide the bulkhead away from your shipment and then slide the load bars apart. Carefully remove each panel and place it in a dry place until you're finished unloading. Place the bulkhead pieces on the trailer floor when you're ready for pickup. Your belongings will remain securely behind the bulkhead until you remove it at destination, so make sure you install it properly. And in case you missed any of that, don't worry. The installation instructions with photos are pasted on every bulkhead to assist you. Along with the bulkhead, a ramp will be inside the trailer when it's delivered to you. Ramp setup is easy. Just pull the ramp to the edge of the trailer with the legs pointing out. Put the legs up and check to be sure they rest against the stop blocks on the side of the ramp. Make sure the yellow bar locks into leg assembly. Slide the ramp backward until the apron rests flat on the trailer floor. Ensure the rail ends are touching the rear of the trailer and the entire apron is inside the trailer. Then place the legs on the ground. Lastly, unfold the bottom portion of the ramp until it rests on the ground. To put the ramp back in place, reverse the process. Fold up the bottom portion of the ramp until it rests on the top half. Lift and slide the ramp forward into the trailer. Raise the yellow bar to unlock the leg assembly. Last thing is to fold the leg assembly up and push the ramp into the trailer. And whatever you do, don't put the ramp behind the bulkhead. You'll be charged extra if you do. The bill of lading is U-Pack's contract with you to move your stuff at the agreed price, which is based on the space you use. The driver who picks up the trailer will also check to see how much space you used, and then he'll initial the linear footage you've written on the bill of lading. Now, this is what we'll use for final billing. So keep a copy of your bill of lading close by during your move. It has contact information and it's got your tracking number so you can track your shipment across the country at upack.com.